Oh, hey. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I done one of these, and honestly, truth is, I've actually kind of been very busy. I don't know if anybody have noticed, but well, from my stories and stuff. But yeah, I've actually been working since pretty much the start of this month, and I mean, first week was kind of hectic. Second week, meh. The previous week, well, it actually been quite alright. I mean, my feet and legs, they still a little sore, but that's just pretty much the update. But listen, I know there might have been some things and stuff that I probably have said in my previous videos that might have pissed a lot of people off, and and for that, I do apologize. I don't know why it took me so long to say this, but I guess it was really hard for me to actually find the words to actually say without, you know, hurting somebody. Also, side note, I've been focusing mostly on myself because, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, these past 2 years, I mean, first year was very depressing, but the second year has been very hopeful for me, like, I feel like, I feel like a new person. Like, I've learned more about myself every day. Stuff that even I never knew existed. And the best part about it is that I learn as I go. And the bottom line is this, like, especially like when it comes to like my heart, my mind, and my very soul. All three are being tested every single day. Wondering where exactly do I stand? And let me tell you, granted, even though being single has been peaceful for me in a way, but I'm not gonna sit here, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me actually missed being in a relationship, because at least then I knew what to do and what not to do in that order. And believe me, it's like no matter how many times I tend to follow the rules of the relationship, for some strange, odd reason, there's always like that one thing that people constantly point out, and they just keep picking at it and picking at it and picking at it until people just had enough. And yet you're wondering why, like, people like me are constantly getting lied to, constantly getting cheated on, and constantly being played like a fool. And I don't want that. Well, I don't want to go through that again. And I especially don't want to wish that upon anybody. Hell, I don't even wish that upon my enemies. But it's just something to think about, because, like, I mean, we're already living in trying times. I mean, granted, we're still in the middle of a pandemic, and people are dying every single day, whether it be from this virus, natural causes, or police brutality. But yeah, even that's not comfortable to say. I mean, even though I watch it on the news every day. But it's like, other than that, I'm just being grateful for what I got now. I'm grateful that I'm still living, I'm still breathing, and I'm still here on this earth. And I'm not going to take that for granted. Just like the next person that decides to come into my life, I'm not going to take them for granted either. Even though I've never done anything wrong. But still, at the same time, as a man, no, as a human being, I'm not gonna take that for granted. And bottom line is like, I know some of these can be a little long-winded, and some people probably just want to say, dude, just get to the point. Well, that's what I'm literally doing. I'm getting exactly to the point. A point where I'm basically saying that I know there's like 3 months left of this year. I know that for a fact. But right now, even though I'm kind of thinking a little far ahead, I'm been thinking to myself, like, where do I see myself in the year 2022? Well, I know for one, I'll be working. and, but not only that, I'm more towards working towards being the better version of myself. That's what I'm going towards. I mean, even though I tried to do it this year, but then I kept on relapsing or withdrawing because of the simple fact that I keep having these thoughts and nostalgia about my previous relationships, and honestly, that's kind of what's been holding me back. And because I always get these glimpses, these images of my previous relationships and how they all ended, and it kind of gave me a little PTSD in a way. And I'm gonna be straight up, I do not want to go through that again. I really don't. But it's like, in order for me to move forward, I can't keep looking into the past. I mean, sometimes there's some people from my past that try to reconnect with me, knowing full blown well that some of them did me kind of dirty back then, but of course, as a Christian, sometimes you just gotta love your enemies. Sometimes even from a distance. But other than that, like, things have just been, it's like a bit of a roller coaster for me. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I can be very emotional sometimes, and some of the stuff I'd be saying don't make a lick of sense to anybody. But what I'm basically trying to say is, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to do better. Matter of fact, I will do better. I just need just proper guidance. That's all. Cause see, I know that a few times I could be very out of line and don't really realize it. Cause that's the thing with me, and that, and sometimes my ADHD kick in, so that's another factor. And also, along with my, my multi-bipolar disorder, that also be a factor too, which is probably why nobody really like be around me like that. But of course, like, even though there are some friends of mine that basically are kind of like me in a way, so that's why I can get a better understanding. But I think I might have talked a little bit too long about this, but anyway, I might as well just cut the chase. But yes, I am gonna do better. I will do better from the rest of this year going on to next year. That's my goal. My New Year's resolution, I'm just gonna be a better version of myself. That's it. Bottom line. Ain't nothing fancy about it. Not gonna be all like, I'm gonna start dropping weight, or I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna gain more money. I'm gonna make all kinds of moves. No, dude, I'm just gonna live. That's my that is my resolution for next year. I'm just gonna live. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna breathe. And I'm gonna be thankful and grateful every day that I'm still here. That's what matters. But I think I probably talked to y'all a little bit too long. And I know some of y'all probably got other things to do today. So I'm not going to hold you up. So I just want you all to have a wonderful day. And as always, stay safe out there and stay blessed. Peace.